G'day everyone, my name is Coolpilot, here to talk about a correction to the schedule as well as some of the things that will be going on in the next couple weeks, because there's a lot of stuff going on in my little world. So there's going to be a few changes to what the normal videos that would be up are going to be, basically there's some cancellations, and within that there will also be a few details on some things I'm working on for Coolpilot Productions. First off, the schedule correction. It's not really a change to the schedule. It's very much just like a correction. I'm still recording and making and uploading the stuff at the exact same time as normal. It's just changing the days within the schedule to better reflect when the videos actually end up coming up. Of course, currently it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, with Civ 5 on Monday, Friday, Minecraft Mishaps on Wednesday. But with the way I do the videos and upload it, the rendering and uploading I generally do the day of, just because that's always ends up being the way it works out. However, because of that, with the internet being as slow as it is, well, it's decent speed, but it takes forever to upload anything, and if there's ever a rendering problem, or I didn't just plain need to re-render something that delays it, videos tend not to actually come up till oftentimes between 10 p.m. on the day they're actually supposed to come out to like 1 or 2 on technically the next day, in the morning. So because of this, I say Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I'm of course in Pacific time zone, but it's not actually up to view on those days unless you're staying up real late. And if you're anyone that's farther east, it's not up on those days at all. So I'm changing it to Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Tuesday, Saturday being Civ 5, Thursday being Minecraft Mishaps, because I am going to continue doing stuff at the same times and uploading them at the same days and times as I have been. But I'm basically just changing the days to reflect that a lot of times it's not actually up on those days, but it will be up to view on the following day. So if you come to the channel on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, you will know that so long as the video hasn't been canceled or delayed, the video will be up and new. So it's really just an adjustment to account for when it's really up. The only little thing, though, is that next week, the Minecraft Mishaps will actually be up at the very latest mid-afternoon to early evening, but I'll talk about that in a minute, because that's related to all of the stuff that's going on in the next 3 weeks. As to that stuff, this week, you may have noticed there hasn't been a Minecraft Mishaps up yet. That's because this week's Minecraft Mishaps, this is the week of March 15th, 2015. This week's Minecraft Mishaps, as well as the second Civ 5, the one that would, according to the correction of the schedule, come out to the 21st, Saturday the 21st. Both of those are canceled. There's 2 primary reasons for both of these guys being canceled, but not the Civ 5 for the beginning of next week. The reason for these 2 being canceled here at the end of this week is, well, as I said, twofold. A, I'm trying to finish the script for chapter 1 of my comic. I kind of set a deadline a long time ago of wanting to get that done by April 1st of this year, which is just under 2 weeks away. But I don't have a lot of time to complete that. And because of the whole sinus problems I had, just a little while ago that took me out for like a month, as well as just the crazy work schedule I've had since then, and even leading up to me, being sick there, I haven't had as much time recently to really work on it, or in terms of the sickness, focus on it as I anticipated that I would have. I am close to getting the thing done, but I really need a little bit of extra time, especially considering stuff for the next couple weeks that's going on, to try to see if I can get that done by the date. I may or may not achieve that, but I want to at least get as much done as possible and get as close to finishing it as possible by that original kind of deadline I set to myself. So that's one reason. The other reason is that a couple days ago, I got the idea for a new series inspired by another YouTuber series, although obviously a lot different even from that series. I don't want to talk about too much detail yet about it because I have yet to do test recording and don't know for sure if I'm going to do it yet or not. I'm hoping to do it, but I have to do that test recording first, which is basically the other reason. I have to do that test recording. But even before then, I have to set things up to do the test recording because the idea is for it to be a modded version of a game of some sort that I'm not going to go into much detail on yet. But because it's modded, I have to set up all the mods, make sure they work right, everything's what I want it to be, and I have all the mods that I want to use, and look into, some new mods that I'm thinking about using, and make sure everything works right, doesn't have conflicts, and I can record it properly without it being stuttering, and then do the actual test recording, and do test editing, and put together a test episode. A lot of work. This new series, if I do end up doing it, which I am hoping to, will end up being in a regular series. So it won't be like a regularly scheduled one. It'll be one of those ones that is posted when it's done, basically, because there is going to be a fair amount of work going into each episode, and a bit of extra work going into stuff that isn't in, or at least something I don't have to do every episode, like an intro. I have to do once per season, basically. Because it will be a multi-season thing, or at least I'll be splitting it up into multiple seasons, in a sense. And there'll be some things once in a while I'll have to do special, but there's still a fair amount of work that has to go into it, so I need to set some time aside to test the waters on that, and of course do that test recording to see if I like it, like doing it, and it all works out right. Because, of course, one of the big problems with my initial vision of this channel is that I just couldn't do everything I wanted to do. It took too much time, and in some cases I just couldn't do it because I wasn't good enough on the commentary or some other reasons. This one I think I can actually achieve and do well. The commentary is something I think I will, fit very well for me. Fit my style more and what I'm capable of, fit my skill set. And while it does have a fair amount of work going into every episode, it's nowhere near the level of work of what some of the stuff I wanted to do was, especially since it's a Let's Play still, versus much more edited, much more work involved videos. So I think it'll be fun, but as I said, I need some time to try and do that test recording, and of course set up for it. This is something I'm hoping to at least have my test recording done by the 1st of April as well. Maybe even but like a little preview snippet if I think it turned out well. A little snippet for a preview of like a sneak peek of what it'll be like on the 1st, because April 1st, if you're wondering why I'm using that as a deadline for a lot of stuff, that is actually the anniversary of The Aberdeen, my webcomic, which was what got me to restart and bring back Coolpilot Productions. So it serves the anniversary for both the comic, that's why I want to get the comic script done by then, and for Coolpilot Productions, why I'm trying to get this test recording done by then, so that way I can then actually start working on the series proper. So yeah, important date for me. But the little problem is that, of course, there's a lot going on, both with work. I have to mow the lawn over the weekend, which is going to be a lot harder than what it sounds. We have a decent-sized lawn, but the main thing is that it's way overgrown, so it's going to take several hours to do, because it needed to be cut like 3 weeks ago. So, because of that, and then Emerald City Comic-Con coming up, yeah, I don't have a lot of time left in this month. In actuality, even with 2 weeks left, a lot fewer days I have to work, especially since I'm using up, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 5 of them. Yeah, 5 of them for my trip. Ugh. So yeah, I'm just trying to fit these things into this month. So because of that, the stuff for this week is canceled. Next week, the week of the 22nd, though, I am hoping to still get a Civ 5 video done for Tuesday the 24th. One of the reasons why, specifically getting that one done, but not this week's second Civ 5 video is that I'm tired of having single episode recordings of Civ 5. I want to at least get 2, hopefully 3 or 4 episodes recorded in one sitting. And Sunday's probably about the only day I'm going to be able to do that. So that's why Tuesdays is still on, hopefully, unless something else pops up. But I'm planning on still doing Tuesdays. So that way I can actually have a nice real session of Civ 5 and have some videos prepared for editing for later on. And then, of course, there will be a Minecraft Mishaps next week as well on not Thursday, but Wednesday, as I said, on Wednesday the 25th. As I said earlier, released at the latest mid-afternoon, early evening, because I have to work late that night, 6 to 10, and as soon as I get home, I have to go to bed, because on Thursday morning, I'm leaving for Seattle for Emerald City Comic Con, and I'll be gone from the 26th to the 30th. So I basically have to upload that one a little earlier than what I normally tend to, and I'll probably be recording that a little bit early. Might even upload it early and just release it early Wednesday, or late Tuesday night even. But so that one will be up a little bit early, but definitely we'll still have a Minecraft Mishaps next week. And then, of course, because of my trip, I won't be able to record or do anything, so there'll be no Civ 5 video on Saturday the 28th or Tuesday the 31st, because that would require me to be here for Monday the 30th, and I'm not going to be. So those 2 Civ 5s are canceled, and we will resume, hopefully be able to maintain the normal schedule, starting with another Minecraft Mishaps video on April 2nd, plus anything else that I happen to release on the 1st. I at least want to release something on April 1st. We'll see what's done, so that what I will actually be able to do, whether it's script, because actually once I get the script for Chapter 1 done, I'll be releasing that to the public, since I plan to do that this entire time. It's the only part of the script that will ever be released, so it basically has like a little preview of what's to come for the comic, because the actual start of the comic's still quite a ways away. So it meant more for families and friends, but for the few of you that follow me that happen to be interested, when the script is done, it will be posted. If I get it done by the 1st, it will be released on the 1st. Otherwise, just whenever it's done. But if it's not done on the 1st, and if I don't have at least like a little sneak peek preview of, from the test recording for that new series, I'll think of something to release on the 1st. It could be anything that I can do for the 1st. I just want to do something extra, something special for April 1st. And also, next time that the channel's birthday comes around, which is December 1st, my birthday, next time the anniversary for the actual channel comes around, I'll start doing stuff for that as well. Because April 1st and December 1st are the 2 special days. My birthday and the channel's anniversary for December 1st, and then CPP and comic anniversary on April 1st. And no April Fool's Day. You will never have to worry about an April Fool's joke from me, by the way, because April 1st is the big anniversary for Coolpilot Productions and the comic. So, no April Fool's jokes. Yay! Because I take April 1st seriously. I think that's basically everything I need to go over, so that will be it. Just remember, slightly change schedule. Don't bother. You don't need to bother checking on Monday, Wednesday, Friday every week. Just check Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and the video should actually be up by then. So that will be it for now, and I will see you guys next time.